What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to shoot green beans like that on Gym Class VR. Yes, I am accidentally high glitching. I'm not meaning to. Just the game is giving me extra height apparently today. Anyways, so one thing you always want to do is make sure that you're not shooting like this. You never want to do this. That's never gonna get you any buckets. Like doing that. Also, you want to make sure you're jumping when you're shooting. And I recommend physical jump enabled. Then you can jump high if it's simulation or arcade mode. Simulation mode makes you not be able to jump high. I would recommend always have arcade physics on. But anyways, what you want to do is you want to have good settings, right? So I recommend these settings because they're good for me. As you can see, I'm literally a green bean. Not right now though, like because I have extra. I'm gonna tell you guys this. My jump shot is terrible if I have extra. If I'm not my regular height. But yeah, I recommend these settings right here with physical jump enabled because it's good for me. These settings work with high assist, low assist, and no assist. I've tried them all. It's not the best with low assist and no assist. These are mostly for high assist settings. Not because I use high assist, but I've tried them on low assist and no assist, and it still works. It's not as effective, but yeah. Now, you want to make sure you put the jumping with the flick of the wrist. You want to make sure you're doing this. You want to make sure you're doing that. Make sure the ball is spinning. Because if you just do this, look at. If I'm just jumping and flicking my wrist, it has like a straight angle. Because wherever I point my wrist, it's gonna go. If I point it all the way to the right, it's gonna go to the right. I point it all the way to the left, it's gonna go all the way to the left. If I point it straight, oh no, that wasn't. If I point it straight, it's gonna go straight. So you want to make sure it's always straight and high. Make sure you have that rainbow arc. And then what you want to do when you're shooting, you just add all those tips with the side hand. Because normally in real life you would have a guide hand. It doesn't really work in this game, even though I just made that somehow. You just want to make sure you act like you have a guide hand, because then it just makes the game way easier. If you just act like you have a guide hand when you shoot, so then it feels more like real life. Oh, but yeah. Because then once you get all the mechanics down, you sweat this game a lot. You can hit half courts with that flick. But when I recommend if you want to shoot half courts, just do one hand and shoot it really hard and flick. So you can just green it like that. And yeah. And that's basically it. And you just want to make sure that you're lining up your shots. Make sure. And Stephen Curry does this in real life. He aims for the 3 hooks, but this game doesn't have them. So just aim and shoot. That's basically it. Make sure you're flicking your wrist and you have a pretend guide hand like this, and then flick that wrist and just shoot off with those settings and stuff, and you'll be. Because lots of people always ask me what my settings are because they're so good for shooting. That's why my name's Curry Fan. And peace.